Okay, so all this isn't the same. Although I can't help remembering the nurse's warning that I might not like what she has to say, do I really need to know that badly? Well, if it's something awful that makes me repulsed by her, can I really say that I'm prepared to handle whatever it is she has to say, regardless of what it is? Emmy said that she wanted to tell me without screwing it up, but what the hell does she mean by that? What's there to screw up? I suppose there's not much use worrying about it, though. I'll find out today. It occurs to me that I really, really need a run this morning to clear my head, if nothing else. Emmy's waiting for me as promised, yeah. Oh, I said I wanted you to come back to my house, remember? And I promised my mom that we'd be there in time for lunch, so I wanted to hurry. Early start, huh? It's more for my mom's benefit than anything else. Well, that's okay. I unsuccessfully try to guess whatever Emmy has planned shortly before realizing that it doesn't matter that much to me. Quickly go through my warm-up routine, and I think the rest is probably the same, but we're gonna sit through it anyway, because what if it's different? I don't know. My light is killing me. So now, maybe this is how we get to the bad problem. This is my problem. Advice about what? I don't think there's anything I can actually do about this. Not really. I don't think there's anything you can say that'll help. Never knows how. No, I think I've got a pretty good idea. Emmy's just being stubborn about some things, and it's bothering me, but I'll get over it. Don't worry about us. Nurse doesn't seem to believe me, but shrugs. Have it your way, kiddo. I open my mouth to respond, but the knocking at the door interrupts me. Okay. Yeesh. The only difference is that we talked to her mom instead of storming after her, so maybe that's the change maker. Even though it seemed to be going really bad there, it felt like it was worse. But then I guess because she cooled off when we were trying to leave and she wanted us to stay. But let's go after her. Which is weird because this is what we did in the other route, and it worked. So, I don't know. The only thing to find out is to go to the source. And the source is currently pretending that she has to use the toilet. Which, isn't this literally like one-to-one? It is. Oh, we also talked to Muto. But I feel like we skipped that, didn't we? Did we skip the Muto problem? Downplay the issue. But the last time, Muto tried to talk to us and we still said no. Or we... Huh. I guess we have to go back again to see what that was about, but I doubt it's going to make a difference. It'll probably lead us to whatever we're doing. I don't know. I pursed my lips in uncertain how to respond. That's right, Misha didn't talk to us last time. I downplayed the issue. I'm not sure I like the idea of airing private matters to student council. Nothing major. Hey Chan, lying is a terrible thing to do. She's not buying it. Okay, give her something, but not too much. We had a disagreement and haven't resolved it yet. Oh, why not? Because, look, I don't need to talk about this, okay? It's not a big deal, okay? I'm fine. And Emmy, is she fine too, Chan? Misha's voice has taken on a decidedly serious edge. This is ridiculous. I don't know, okay? I haven't asked. Things are complicated right now. What kind of man are you? Things get a little rough and you're just gonna hide from them? Misha's sudden retort catches me completely off guard. Shi-chan would call that a cowardly act, and she'd be right, too. You two are close, happy, together, and you're just gonna roll over and die without a fight? You should probably be willing to fight for your girlfriend, Isao. It seems that Misha is channeling Shizune at the moment, and it wouldn't surprise me to find out that Shizune gave her a script to follow based on my answer. Misha points an imperious arm at the classroom door. Now you go out of this classroom and patch things up. We've still got afternoon class? That doesn't seem to dissuade Misha. Then after class, you better do it, Ichan. It's important that you don't leave things like this. Why? Misha regards me as one we regard in animals' droppings. Did you care about her, Hisao? That's important, isn't it? She's right. I do care about her. Don't I? Okay, I'll see her after class. Great. I'll let Shi-chan know that you're okay then. The lilt returns, and I guess that means Misha isn't angry at me anymore. She waves and disappears down the hallway, and I eat my lunch. Afternoon classes closed, whatever. No? Wow, okay. When afternoon classes draw to a close, I prepare myself to the task ahead. I have to see Emmy. Misha was at least correct about that. Leaving the question of Emmy leaves an open issue that won't work. At the very least, I need to apologize for what I said. I considered going to her room to find her, but she's probably already at the track. Steps out of the main building and down the path of the track make me feel like a doomed man. I have a twisting, horrible feeling in my gut that all this is going to go horribly wrong and I'm not going to accomplish anything. Except maybe for driving the final nail in the coffin of whatever it is Emmy and I had. There she is, just as expected, running laps around. Oops. Is this it? Oh wow, yeah. Everyone else has gone to shower and dinner. I don't wave or even make my presence known, I just head to the bleachers and watch her run laps. This is the same thing. Takes her a few trips around the track before she notices me, after which she skids to a stop, eyes wide in surprise. Surprise is quickly masked by anger, which fades behind the mask that I know is impenetrable. What are you doing here? Not quite the response I'd hoped for, but at this point I don't have much of a choice. I wanted to apologize for what I said the other day. The other day? What? She laughs with a curt exclamation of disbelief. It's almost been a week, as how. Oh, better late than never. Crosses her arms coolly as if sizing me up. Finally, she nods. Suppose you're right. Water under the bridge. I forgive you. This is the same thing. Oh, the music is so much deadlier. Her almost impatient question catches me so off guard that she's halfway down the track before I think to shout after her. No, wait. Emmy stops and turns, walks back to me, breathing a little heavily and looking annoyed at my interruption. What? Okay, I need to make this right somehow, and I have to know where I stand. Maybe patch things up. Could you at least sit down? I think we're okay talking here. Fine, sure. Look, about us. I paused, trying to think of a good way to phrase what I'm about to say. But before I could launch into an impassioned plea for giving me another chance, Emmy already spoke. There's no more us, is how. Why not? We're just not right for each other. She delivers this outrageous statement without even looking me in the eyes. I don't believe you. We're great with one another. Says the guy apologizing for getting thrown out of my house last week. It was a fight. I said something really incredibly stupid and apologized for it. How many times have we already discussed the problem that started the fight? How many times have I told you that there was a set boundary that I wouldn't cross? How many times did you keep trying to cross it? Because your boundary was stupid. Effie rolls her eyes, folds her arms across her chest, and cocks her head to the side. Do you see, this is how? This is why we're not right for one another. Her voice softens a little and reaches out to stroke my cheek. You're a good guy, but we're not gonna work. With a horrible lurching feeling, I realize that she's been practicing this, maybe every day since I left her house. Even the cheek stroke seems rehearsed, like something out of a movie. She never intended to give me another chance. Hell, she probably would have been fine with never seeing me again. So that's it then? Nothing else to say, but gee, it was fun while it lasted. So long. This actually seems to amuse Emmy far more than I wanted it to. She gives a rather morbid-sounding chuckle. That's how I live my life, is how. You should know that by now. And it was fun. Sad smile. She shivers slightly as the smile vanishes. But it's over now. It's for the best. I wanted to yell, to scream at her, make her see reason. That this is stupid, this whole act. That she's just afraid of me, afraid of what being close to someone means. I want to tell her that I love her and that I can't just give up on her in the drop of a hat. Except there's no point. She's made up her mind and we're done. Fine. Emmy nods, satisfied. I want to hit something. Good. She brightens with a false cheeriness. See you around, Sal. No, you won't. You won't even try. She shrugs as if to say, have it your way, and turns her back on me once more, quickly accelerating around the curve of the track. I feel numb. This is it. The end of the road for us, whatever that was. Closure, at least. Emmy rounds the track again without sparing me a second glance. She's running much faster now, and I can't help but think of that first run together. I ran to catch you, to try and prove that I wasn't as weak as I knew I was, but it ended badly for me, didn't it? And now you're running off too fast for me again. I have the choice to run after you again, but I won't. Not this time. You'd never let me catch you. I don't even notice walking away from the track or walking into my room or pulling a book out of my bag to read. Just before bed, I reset my alarm. Emmy and I have had our final encounter. We don't speak again after that.